Broken Hearted. Cursed Fae, Book 3. Written by Leah Stone and Julie Hall. Performed by Vanessa Moyen and Adam Gold. Chapter 1. It was the night of the winter solstice. The portal was going to open, and I was about to either betray my people or my best friend. I was in an impossible position. My mother smoothed down my long dark hair, which mirrored her own. "You should have no fear. Even though you haven't trained for this your entire life, like Dawn, you've done well these last months. We always knew it would be a possibility, even if a small one." She was right. Every 100 years, the Summer Princess, Faerie's champion, went through their portal and returned with the heart of an Ethereum lord, stopping the curse that threatened our realm. If she failed, the task fell to the next princess, but that had never happened before. So there had not been much reason to train me for a job that was unlikely to come my way. 6 months ago, the portal to Ethereum opened in the Summer Court, and Dawn had traveled to the Mirror Realm. But she never returned. Princess Aribella, the Fall Princess, then became the champion and went with the same directive. But she, too, never returned. As the Winter Princess, I was third in line. I peered down at my bag, packed with maps and rations. I was as ready as I'd ever be. I'd been surprisingly calm after Dawn's ghostly apparition, along with Princess Aribella and the Ethereum lords, had come to see me. I knew Dawn at her core. She was not a woman easily fooled, and she would never give up on her people. So I had to believe that she had a plan to save us. I trusted her, which meant I could no longer trust Queen Liliana. It had been hard to keep my questions buried deep inside over the past few months of training with the Summer Queen, but I did. I trained with her. I said, "Yes, ma'am," when she told me that I was Faerie's only hope and ordered me to cut out the heart of the first Ethereum lord I saw. I told my mother I would do the same. Only I knew I had been living a lie, and it was eating at me. Negative thoughts crept into my mind. What if Dawn was wrong? What if it hadn't been Dawn that visited me at all? What if it was someone pretending to be her in order to trick me? But she knew about my birthmark and my first crush. Of course it was Dawnie. I took a moment to really look at my mother. She was strong, emotionally and physically. She'd led our people well with my father by her side for 20 years. Until they ripped the illusion of a perfect marriage away from me and my sisters when I was 15 by telling us they were divorcing. Unhappy, a fair, I hate you, how could you? I'd heard my mother scream all of those things at my father one night when I was supposed to be sleeping. She wouldn't stand for the betrayal, and I didn't blame her. But I also still loved my father. It was a hard place to be, stuck between two people you loved. Now, I felt that way again. 19 years old, and I was torn again, between Dawn and all of Faerie. "Your sisters want to say goodbye." My mother gestured to the door. I turned to her. "If I don't make it back..." "Nonsense." "Mother, if I don't make it back in 2 days' time, take everyone to the spring court," I told her sternly. She appeared a little shaken then. But the truth of the matter was that Dawn and Aribella had both been in my position and hadn't returned. The same could happen to me, especially if Dawn's plan to save Faerie was going to take a long time to execute. In that case, I wouldn't be returning right away. "I will get the heart immediately, or something has gone wrong," I lied. I had no intention of killing any of those men. Not after Dawn claimed one was my mate. Mate. That word was foreign to me, and I wanted nothing to do with it. But I recognized that I might have been lied to my entire life. That there was a chance the Ethereum lords weren't evil, like we'd been told, but rather that they were just men with families and people who depended on them. She nodded once, and we both left the room. Seraphina, Elowen, Arya, Freya, Talia, and Amara
Sample complete. Ready to continue?